So it didn't say what Mary Alice's secret was?
No, but apparently Mrs. Hoover was blackmailing her over something she'd done to that innocent baby.
Don't you think it's a weird coincidence that Martha was blackmailing Mary Alice and she ends up getting her skull bashed in with a blender?
Wasn't a coincidence at all if someone was trying to avenge Mary Alice's suicide.
Paul. That guy has always given me the creepy vibe.
Me too. Mike told me to steer clear of him. In fact, he was really insistent about it.
You guys, this is so big.
Susan, you gotta give that journal to the police.
I know. I just can't help thinking that if we had gone to them with the blackmail note in the first place, maybe we could have prevented Martha's murder.
Well, if Martha Hoover had anything to do with Mary Alice's suicide, then I say good riddance to bad rubbish.
I would have said justice is served, but that works too.
The words are just pouring out, huh?
I hit a wall.
So come on, take a break from the book. I made us spa appointments, remember? Gotta get all glammed up for Grandma's wedding. Come on, let's go. Okay, what's your problem?
Just writing this thing about a heroine with a great relationship with her dad, and... You know, they say you should write what you know. Maybe I wouldn't be such a screwed up person if I had actually grown up with a father.
It's hard to say. The damage is pretty widespread. Now, let's go get you waxed.
I'm serious. I have never had a successful, healthy relationship with a man, and... I don't know, maybe if I had had a father, I would be a completely different person.
Yeah. You know who would love to hear the story? The manicurist. She just eats this stuff up.
Okay, you know, well, maybe Mike will have a more sympathetic ear.
I thought he wasn't talking to you.
No, he's not, but that doesn't mean I can't talk to him. You know, he doesn't know this whole growing up fatherless thing, and maybe if he did, he would understand why I have done such seemingly unforgivable things.
Like sending his son off to Utah.
For instance, yes.
You know, if it was any other guy than Mike, I'd tell you to stop embarrassing yourself.
But it is Mike.
Yeah. All the more reason to get those eyebrows under control. Dr. Ron will be in right away.
Oh, actually, you know what? Can you just give me a couple of minutes, because I'm going to freshen up a little. Oh, happy anniversary. It was a month ago today that we had our first date.
Cool. Susan, listen, there's something that we need to discuss.
Yes?
This is Dr. Cunningham. He is the best heart surgeon in the city.
Heart surgeon?
Your last scan showed your spleen is twisting on its vascular pedicle now, and that's creating ischemia.
Basically, your spleen has wandered close to your heart, so we gotta take it out.
I cleared a week from Thursday, so get your insurance figured out by then, Now, lie back, please. I want to take a look at you.
There's a problem with my medical insurance, too? Oh, that was, meant for him.
Now remember, this is advanced yoga, so you can stop at any time.
Don't worry about me. I'm very limber. Or so I've been told.
So you're gonna tell me what happened with that rich boyfriend of yours?
I already did, Gabriela.
Mom, it's just me and you. I'm not gonna tell Carlos. He threw you out, didn't he?
No. I'm glad he did. I haven't been happy for months, so I was gonna leave him anyways.
I'm sure you would have. But do you have a plan? Because you know you can't live here.
I am not worried. I'll think of something. I always do. No, it wouldn't be such a bad thing if I did stay here.
Yes!
Gabriela, you know, I had to hear about your miscarriage third hand from Aunt Helena. How do you think that makes me feel? Huh? So, if I did stay here, just for a little while, maybe we could get closer.
I think this is as close as we're gonna get.
Okay. Suit yourself. So are you gonna try again?
Carlos and I have a doctor's appointment today.
Oh, that's great to hear. It is very fulfilling to raise a child.
Read that in a book, did you?
Well, I told you this is advanced.
I just think I'm a little bit too top-heavy for this one. Ah, you're so lucky. You don't have that problem.
What are you doing?
Praying.
How long are you going to be? We got to figure out how to handle this Dale thing.
That's why I'm praying. Our lawyer called back. He says there's no legal precedent for challenging Dale's parental rights.
What does that mean?
It means that short of a miracle, we're going to lose Lily. So why don't you get down here and start praying to someone other than Dolce or Gabbana?
Frank's obviously behind this. We could finagle a way to get Dale alone.
Do you mind?
Or you could punch him out. Or we could pay him off.
Or you could shut up and open your heart to God's voice.
Yes? Yes, Lord, I hear you.
What are you doing?
Shh! Carlos, it's coming through now. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You help those who help themselves? I'm on it.
Gabby!
Carlos, you keep praying. I'm gonna go make my own miracle.
Late night. Go, Mom.
You should go to bed.
Did you think things over? You gonna let me go?
Absolutely not.
Mom, I will say what I have to get emancipated.
Andrew, there's something you should know. My love for you is not unconditional. And if you keep hurting and attacking me the way you've been doing, then I will stop loving you. And if that happens, you will feel it. Your heart will break, and you'll never be the same again.
So what is that, some kind of threat?
No. No, it's not a threat. It's just the way it is.
Hey! You guys going so soon?
Oh, I'm sorry, but we promised to make an appearance at another orgy across town. Thanks again.
Guys, dinner's in 15 minutes. Upstairs, wash your hands. Now, please. Excuse me.
I don't want you to forget about the open house at Barcliff this Saturday. I thought we could take the boys, maybe catch a movie after.
Saturday?
Is that a problem?
It's just that Nora's been pressuring me to fly out to see Kayla in her school play. And I told her I have to talk to you first.
Tom,
She put the kid on the phone to ask me herself. I was on the spot. I couldn't just say no.
Okay, I know that you have certain obligations there, but your primary obligations are here in this house, right?
I know. I know. What am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to provide support appropriate to the fact that you weren't told that the kid existed for the first 11 years of her life. And no more.
She is my daughter.
She's Nora's daughter. You fathered her, but you are not her father.
It's not that simple.
Why not?
Because I have met her, and you haven't. Right now, Kayla is just an abstraction to you, but in real life, she is a sweet, smart little girl with a flaky mom, and none of this is her fault.
I'm not blaming her.
If you could just meet her, if you could just meet Kayla and then tell me where we stand.
You know, none of this would be happening if you weren't the kind of sleazeball who hooks up with chorus girls on cruise lines.
I was young.
You were 30.
How's the search going? I made your favorite, banana walnut bread. But you don't appear to need it. Oh, stop wallowing on the ground and get up.
I'm sorry.
You should be.
We really weren't doing anything wrong, Mrs. Applewhite.
Danielle, how old are you?
Almost 16.
Well, my son is 19. So the law would disagree. And the last thing we need is trouble with the law.
Mrs. Applewhite, it's really not such a big deal.
Really? Would your mother agree? I didn't think so. And I won't tell her either, as long as this stops here. Good.
Well, Mr. Young, what a pleasure.
What are you doing back here?
Oh, Utah's dull as dishwater. Life on Wisteria Lane's got a lot more kick. I see you survived your little trip into the desert.
You know about that?
I try to keep up.
Are you and I gonna have a problem?
Not at all. I've decided to let bygones be bygones. Life's too short. You never know when that final blow is coming.
This is fun. I like picnics.
I know. You should have done this more often.
You got turkey? That's my favorite.
I told you, sweetie. All your favorite foods. Today is your day, Kate.
Vanilla?
Of course. What's wrong?
I want strawberry.
You love vanilla. You always want vanilla.
I'm tired of it.
Darling, we drove all this way. That's all I brought.
That's okay. I have strawberry tomorrow.
Hi. I can't find your strawberry ice cream.
That's because it's in the back. Larry forgot to stock it.
Well, would you go in the back and get some for me? I would really appreciate it.
I've got customers. Larry clocks in about 15 minutes.
Actually, I'm in kind of a hurry.
Sorry, lady, you're gonna have to wait. If you don't mind.
Not so fast. Listen, all I want is a little strawberry ice cream. It can't be that big of a deal.
Why don't you try the chocolate cherry?
Because I don't want the chocolate cherry. I want the strawberry.
I'll throw in a butane lighter.
My son deserves to have what he wants. His whole life has been filled with nothing but sadness and disappointment. Do you know what that does to a mother? Knowing you're responsible for that? The guilt that I feel? Well, not this time. For once in his life, he's gonna get exactly what he wants. Now, I am not asking you, I'm telling you. Go and get my son the frickin' strawberry ice cream! Don't worry. I'm paying in cash.
I don't understand. You put the teeth back 2 days ago. Why haven't you called the police?
I need more time to think this through. I'm not comfortable rushing things.
Well, I am not comfortable having a neighbor who tends to kill any other woman you sleep with.
All right, suppose I call the cops. They search the house, find the teeth. What's to keep Alma from claiming I planted them?
Why are you fighting me on this? It seems like you're trying to protect her.
Look, I can't talk now. I have patience.
Funny you should mention patience, because mine is wearing thin.
I learned something today. You're not as confident as you pretend to be. You need someone to take care of you. Well, don't you worry. I'm gonna be here. See you in the morning.
Yes. Oh, hi, Mavis. Yeah, I really wanted to go to the party, but I can't. I have an out-of-town guest here. Rel's gonna be there? No way. You know, maybe I could get away for half an hour. But that's it, because I've got my guest here. Okay. All right, I'll see you in a bit. Oh.
He gave you a watch? A watch is jewelry. Ian gave you jewelry.
Oh, it doesn't mean anything.
Of course it does. I knew he liked you. You have to ask him out.
He doesn't feel that way about me. We're just friends who have people in comas. You know, we're coma buddies.
Men don't give jewelry to just their coma buddies.
It's a watch.
Who cares? You've got to get out of this hospital. Mom, no one will judge you for moving on with your life.
I would judge me when Mike wakes up.
It's not when. It's if. Oh, come on, it's been 6 months.
You don't have to tell me that. I know down to the second how long Mike's been in a coma.
I just want you to be happy.
Me too. But Ian is my friend. And that's enough, okay?
You know, it's pretty lame to steal booze from someone when you're a guest in their home.
Well, lucky for you, I don't just steal. I also share.
That attitude should serve you well in prison.
Can I pencil you in for a conjugal visit?
Hey.
What do you think you're doing?
You know, the drinking age in Switzerland is 14. We're part Swiss, right?
Look, if you're gonna stay with me, there are gonna have to be some ground rules.
Aunt
The
Edie-
number one rule is you stay away from Julie Meyer.
Anything else?
Yeah. If you're gonna steal my friend's liquor, for God's sakes, at least steal the good stuff.
How are we doing today, Mr. Delfino?
Fine. Still waiting on that orange juice, though.
Brought it to you 10 minutes ago. It's right here. See?
Oh.
If you want, I can do that for you, Miss Britt.
No. This is my job now.
It's one of those life-changing decisions. Two forks in the road, you know? I mean, if I choose Ian, then I am closing the door on Mike forever. What if I'm just making some huge drunken mistake?
Hey, Mike's with Edie now. And Ian sounds like the kind of guy you grow old with. You're doing the right thing, Susan.
Thanks. Cab driver guy.
We're out of milk.
Really? I could have sworn I just bought a carton. Well, I'm sorry. I know you can't have your cornflakes without it.
Oh, don't give it another thought. I'm gonna run to the store.
It's funny, Orson. We've been together for a while now, and I've never seen you lose your temper. Don't you ever get angry?
I'm married to you. What do I have to be angry about?
I don't understand. You put the teeth back 2 days ago. Why haven't you called the police?
I need more time to think this through. I'm not comfortable rushing things.
Well, I am not comfortable having a neighbor who tends to kill any other woman you sleep with.
All right, suppose I call the cops. They search the house, find the teeth. What's to keep Alma from claiming I planted them?
Why are you fighting me on this? It seems like you're trying to protect her.
Look, I can't talk now. I have patience.
Funny you should mention patience, because mine is wearing thin.
I learned something today. You're not as confident as you pretend to be. You need someone to take care of you. Well, don't you worry. I'm gonna be here. See you in the morning.
Yes. Oh, hi, Mavis. Yeah, I really wanted to go to the party, but I can't. I have an out-of-town guest here. Rel's gonna be there? No way. You know, maybe I could get away for half an hour. But that's it, because I've got my guest here. Okay. All right, I'll see you in a bit. Oh.
Hey, congratulations.
For what?
You were high hit girl for the week.
I was. The internet likes me.
It loves you.
You didn't hear this from me, but you got more hits than Stacy Strauss, who baked banana bread in a thong.
Hey, Maxine.
Yeah.
The rest of the women that work for you, are they married?
Oh, some. Some have boyfriends.
Do they tell the men in their lives why their homes are so clean?
I think most of the girls like to keep this little hobby to themselves.
Don't they worry about the guys finding out?
Oh, better that than worrying about putting food on the table. They're taking care of their families. And because of that, I think they sleep very well at night.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Of course it does. Oh, listen. Make sure you bring your A game tomorrow. Stacy is planning to unclog her toilet in fishnets.
You have to get up. We need to get you in the house.
I can't. Oh, I think my rib's broken.
Let me help. Please.
Let him out. Come on. We gotta get you in.
All right, let's go.
Hi.
Hey,
How are you feeling?
I'm thirsty.
Let me get you some water.
Did the police have any idea who shot me?
Not yet.
Certainly will be interesting moving back to the lane. Knowing one of my neighbors tried to kill me.
You want to go back? I thought after everything that's happened, you want to move.
Absolutely not.
There's nothing left for us here. The mayor's shutting down the halfway house. Everyone hates us.
We're not going anywhere.
What if they try again?
I now realize they've made a big mistake. Because next time, I'll be ready for them.
Something happened in the suburbs last night. A man was shot just outside his home. Detectives were called in to investigate. What they discovered upset the man greatly, and he had decided to take action.
Would you like me to fix you something to eat? You must be starving.
No, I'm fine. Actually, I wanted to talk to you for a moment.
Of course. What is it?
I was thinking about what you said earlier, about wanting to get away.
Yes?
I think we should. Just the two of us. We should go somewhere peaceful and remote.
That would be lovely. You do that for me.
Well, I owe you so much.
Hi, I'm here to see my dear friend Susan Delfino. Is she having visitors?
Yes, but you should know she's had quite a trauma. She lost a kidney.
Oh, no. I hope she doesn't have any lingering after effects like, say, I don't know, memory loss? Do you think that's possible?
I don't think you need to worry about that.
But it is possible, right?
She's down the hall.
Listen, I am starting to get a little worried about this meeting tomorrow. I know they said it's a meet and greet, but maybe we should come in with a few more specifics.
Something like that?
What is this? Is this you? Did you do this?
Yeah, I couldn't sleep, so I stayed up all night working on it.
Please tell me you're not doing coke. Or, if you are, can you keep it under control until we land the client? Because this is great.
No. Just had a lot of nervous energy lately.
Thanks. You have totally saved our asses.
Well, you do so much on the business end, I just figured I need to step up and do my part.
I really appreciate it. You are a stand-up gal. Mwah. Seriously? Not even a little... No. Just checking.
Gabby,
Hey, Lee. I can't talk now. I got tons of errands to run.
I just wanted you to know I feel awful about what happened at brunch the other day. The last thing Bob and I wanted to do was upset you.
Don't worry about it. I'm fine. Really, things couldn't be better.
I'm so glad.
Okay.
Fingers, Charlie, they go on the top seams. You have to turn the ball. Charlie, your fingers go on the top seams. Right there. Okay, now squeeze your fingers together. Charlie, where'd you go? You have to stay in front of the computer or this won't work. Charlie? Charlie?
You would think for people who drink as much coffee as alcoholics do, we'd make it better.
Yeah, we should get started. I was hoping that new guy, Elvis, right? Would be back.
Yeah, I was hoping that too.
You know what's funny? I had this weird feeling you two were gonna hit it off.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, he was having problems with his mom. You always talk about having problems with your son. You probably could have helped each other.
That would have been nice. But I guess he just isn't ready to get help yet.
Yeah. What sucks is how many people wait for something terrible to happen before they are ready, huh?
Sorry about that.
Susan, go home to your husband. I want to be alone.
I think you've been alone enough.
I've earned it. I've done some terrible things, Susan. Truly terrible things. I pushed away everyone who ever loved me, put two into coffins. So whatever pain and loneliness I'm feeling, I figure I deserve it.
Well, I figure you don't. Sit down. We're having ice cream. I remember a guy that used to live on this street. He taught my daughter to swim. He made a killer barbecue tri-tip. He had a laugh you could hear 3 houses away. I liked that guy.
I'm not that man anymore.
I think you can be.
I gave MJ a juice box and he's coloring in his room. You're sure you don't need help with anything else?
No, sweetie, I think I'm good.
Okay. Maybe I should go check on MJ again.
Penny, are you okay?
Brittany Duncan's parents got a divorce. She only sees her father once a month.
Okay.
I don't want to see my father only once a month.
What?
All they do is fight. It's even worse when they don't. We have these dinners where they don't even talk to each other.
Oh, Penny. Listen, I am not sure about many things in this world, but one thing that I would bet my life on is your parents are never getting divorced. Oh, trust me. They are rock solid.
Okay, Father Dugan will be out in just a minute, but in the meantime, I thought you two newlyweds might enjoy Okay. Oh, I guess the honeymoon is starting early.
Excuse me, could you pass the ketchup? Oh, and just to be clear, by ketchup, I don't mean sex. Thanks.
Listen, about that, I owe you an apology. You see, I recently went through divorce and, well, I'm feeling a little insecure. I guess I was hoping to hide it by acting like this confident, tough chick. It's not me. It's so not me. I'm much more vulnerable than that.
Wow. I was totally buying it until the fake tear.
Damn it.
Well, thanks for the ketchup.
Hey, what's going on here? Because I gotta tell you, men love me. They've always loved me.
I can see why. You're a beautiful woman.
Well, then why aren't you all over this?
No offense, but you were radiating a crazy, high-maintenance vibe that makes me want to run in the other direction.
And how's that no offense?
Look, the next time you're interested in a guy, maybe slow it down a little. Start off with, I don't know, telling him your name.
Well, you can forget that, mister. You will never know my name. And it's Renee, by the way.
It's nice to meet you, Renee.
Step out of the car, man.
Thing makes me sound like RoboCop, doesn't it?
Chuck, what are you doing here?
Busting up a meth lab. What are you doing here? This is a horrible neighborhood.
I guess I, got a little lost.
Yeah, a little. Whose car is this?
My friend, her name is Shirley. I borrowed it while mine's in the shop, and now I'm taking it back.
Well, I'm not letting you drive out of here by yourself, okay? Come on. You can drop me off at the station. We'll spend a little time together. What do you say?
Do I have a choice? And then I had to drive all the way back to the bad neighborhood to abandon the car. I wasn't 20 feet away before they started stripping it. God bless the poor.
Let's go back to the part where Chuck was in the car with you.
Relax, he doesn't suspect a thing.
Are you sure?
Yes, now I can't decide whether he's a really good boyfriend or a really bad cop.
Wait, did you just call him your boyfriend?
Yeah, I think I did.
Well, stop.
I will. I'm gonna stop the whole thing. It's just that he's so sweet to me. He took the garbage out of the trunk so I wouldn't get my hands dirty.
You better remember something, Bree. Your hands are already dirty.
Where's Lynette? We need to talk.
Hey.
So how did your thing go last night?
What?
I must have fallen asleep really early. So, it was good?
You don't remember?
Remember what?
Oh, baby. I am so sorry. I haven't been listening to you or paying attention to what you've been going through. And that's gonna change.
Gabby, what are you talking about?
You've been trying to tell me you have a problem. Well, now I understand, and we're gonna get you some help.
Bree created bouillabaisse, and it was good. On Tuesday, she created heirloom tomato gazpacho, and it was even better. And on Wednesday, she created a soup so heavenly, it became clear that while the meek might inherit the earth, they weren't going to get any of Bree's lobster and bacon chowder.
Thanks for the lift, sweetheart. Whoa, that smell is unbelievable. I gotta check the trunk.
Please don't.
Hey, floor a second.
You smell that?
Oh, yeah, what is that? You know, it smells like when a possum died under my house.
Well, I'd love to stay and play What's That Stink, but I really should...
Stand back, guys. Oh my God.
I swear I didn't know!
Those groceries must have been in there for weeks.
I didn't know that Shirley ate meat. She always said that she was a vegetarian. I'll get rid of these.
No, stop. I don't want you touching that.
You're so sweet. You really don't have to do that.
You know, you come off as someone who wants to take care of everything. But I know you really want someone to take care of you.
So what did she decide?
Same as before.
I'm sorry.
Oh, all you can do with your kids is raise them and hope they make the right decisions. She's a grown woman now. It's her life.
You're not letting this go, are you?
No way in hell.
Thanks again for doing this, Mom.
You don't have to keep saying that.
I do. I can't believe how supportive you're being. Having them here and cooking them dinner.
This is actually takeout. You want to impress them, right?
I don't ever want to see you again.
Then you should have killed me.
Hey, Mike, I was wondering, in case you're not around and this lunatic shows up, where do you keep that gun?
Susan,
What? What are you gonna say that's gonna make it better?
I'm sorry. All right, if I could go back in time, I wouldn't do what I did.
Well, guess what? You can't.
Where are you going?
Out.
I got the ice and some great news. Which can wait.
What's wrong? Susan's leaving.
What?
I'm moving away.
Oh, no, why?
Well, Julie needs to finish her PhD, and she's gonna be working and teaching and a new mom. So she could really use my help with the baby. And since Mike's gone, I kind of thought maybe it would be good for me and MJ to move. Start fresh someplace new. Somewhere without so many memories.
What the hell? Where do you think you're going?
Bree's trial. Gabby's about to do something she's going to regret, and I won't allow it.
Make a phone call. This is nuts. I want you back in bed.
Roy, you know I love you. But if you try to stop me, Bree's not going to be the only one on trial for murder.
Karen, what's going on?
Here's your car keys. Come on, I'll tell you in the car.
We're coming by, Bree.
Is everything all right?
Yeah. Karen's just meeting with her estate planner. We figured it would be good for you two to get together, since you're going to be taking care of everything.
Oh, of course. Oh, dear God.
This wasn't my idea. She called me.
Karen, he's a criminal defense attorney. He doesn't know anything about estates or ethics.
You two will have to work together, like it or not. So I suggest you defrost your fanny, Bree.
You cannot force me to spend time with that man.
You promised me. And if you don't, I will haunt you from beyond the grave. I'm talking about books flying, doors slamming, and you will never again find your car keys.
You have no idea how badly you hurt me.
I think you're making that clear.
Then why don't you just give this up?
Because I don't walk away from things I believe in. And I believe that you and I have something special. And I'm not going to give up on that without a fight. Look at me, Bree. Tell me what I can do. Please.
Take out those estate papers, and let's just get through this as fast as we can.